Hello, all my lovely followers and subscribers. Welcome to any newcomers. It's Maggie, the Irish Gypsy, here to bring you your February 2024 mid-month general reading. So we're looking at the last half of February, and this reading is for the fire sign of Sagittarius. That's if your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign is in Sagittarius, but if you're cross-watching for a Sagittarian, it is also relevant. Of course, being a general reading, it may resonate a little differently for everyone watching. So if you know your other sign placements, sun, moon, rising, or Venus, watch those as well for additional information, insight, or perspective. And if something does resonate with you, it really kind of hits home and you'd like to take a deeper look at it, or you simply like the reading style, if you're interested in a personal reading with me for yourself or as a gift for someone else, please feel free to email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. You can also see that contact info attached to the description or the title of this video. I would be just delighted to hear from you and to work with you. And I can usually get back to you within the same day or the first 24 hours with more information. I do offer a pretty wide variety of readings in all areas of life, of all different types, lengths, styles, spreads, costs. There's something in there for everyone. And I'm still getting a lot of requests for the 6 and 12-month overviews, which take a look at what's coming in your life for the next 6 or 12 months. Now, you can order them any time of the year. They simply go from the time of the reading forward. But of course, the last quarter of one year and the first quarter of a new year is a pretty popular time where people want those. So something else to consider. All right. Sagittarius, let's see what the last half of February 2024 looks like for you. I am using the Royal Deluxe Tarot by Artist-Ciro Marchetti. And for clarifying, I will be using the Gilded Tarot, also by Artist-Ciro Marchetti. We begin with the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Water, the Ace of Emotion. Might be new love and romance for some of you. Emotional renewal in an already existing situation. It's the first start because it's an ace, so it's a number one. So it's the beginning of a new path, or the opportunity to begin on a new path that begins to open your heart up, keeping your heart open, and would lead to emotional fulfillment. With that, we have the Seven of Wands, the I'm not giving up card, defending, protecting, guarding, not backing down, not giving up, standing up for what you believe in. Not giving up. Next, we have the Page of Cups, who gives little messages and communications of love, support, encouragement. Might be some flirtation there for some of you. Positive messages for sure. With the Five of Cups, which is a card of grief, loss, regret, sorrow, mistakes of the past, what hasn't worked out. The cautionary advice in the Five of Cups is don't dwell too long on what no longer is, or what's gone, or what you might regret, because the risk is getting consumed by it and then completely missing what you have in your life, any opportunities that might come by, because we can only be where our attention is focused. You know, pay honor and respect to your pain and your loss. Take what lessons you can and then move on. Next we have, oh lovely, the Star, renewed, restored hope, faith, and optimism. Spring after winter, light after dark, health after sickness, hope after despair. That's what this card represents. And in the tarot, it comes after the Tower card. So it might have been some eventful, difficult, challenging, painful something that happened in your life, or an ending of something. The Star comes out to renew, restore, and rebuild hope, faith, and optimism. With Death, wow, major change, endings and major changes and transformations here. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy for the last half of February, Sagittarius, is action. The Eight of Wands, action. It's powerful, fast-moving fire energy. It can represent communication, conversation, travel, movement forward. This is like a kind of a reading full of blessings here, and I think I might title it that. It feels like something either ended in the past and you gave up hope of it ever happening for you in the future, and all of a sudden it has. Now, this is where in a general reading it can go a couple different ways. Some of you, it may be a situation that you had given up on in the past. It might be a relationship or something else, some other path. It just didn't work out. Maybe you didn't make the best decisions. I don't know. Something didn't work out. But all of a sudden it's back again. There's a renewal or reconciliation or something like that, perhaps because in your heart of hearts you didn't give up. For others of you, it may be that you just had that challenging or painful experience, and deep in your heart, you just kept a little hope that maybe one day a different thing would happen for you, and there's something new in front of you or someone new in front of you, and it makes it all worthwhile kind of energy. It's like a total blessing after the storm. This is like the sun shining and the rainbow appearing after a really bad stormy time. That's what it is here. For some of you, there's a sense of consolation here. You consoling someone else consoling you, that, after every storm, the sun comes out. It always does. There's always birth after death. There's always renewal after endings. In fact, in the seed of every ending is, or in the midst of every ending, there is that seed for rebirth, that seed for renewal already there. It's just that you had to go through the change, the ending, the disruption, the conflict, in order to set a better course moving forward. And these blessings are coming in for you now, and that's what I see very, very clearly. It literally is a reading full of blessings here. Let's clarify some of this. Let's clarify that Eight of Wands for overall energy. Because I do see here that something didn't work out in the past, or you didn't think it was going to work out, and it is here. Again, this is where it kind of splits off into two paths. Either something that didn't work out in the past, you tried, it didn't work out, but it's renewed here in a better way. Or that thing didn't work out in the past, but there's a brand new, fresh opportunity in front of you. That's a true blessing. Eight of Wands. Six of Pentacles, giving and receiving. Five of Wands, conflict, fighting over the same thing over and over again. Yeah. Couldn't come together on the same page. It may be in relationship, whatever the situation was, it may be that the arguing and the conflict was about balance and harmony and equilibrium. Who's giving, who's taking, who's doing more giving, who's doing more taking, that kind of energy here. And again, this could be a romantic relationship or in the romantic sector of your life. Could be anything where any situation where it felt like there was no movement, things were stagnant, or even that things had ended because you couldn't agree on the balance of giving and receiving. But now there's action. Phew. Let's take a look at that Ace of Cups. Seven of Wands. It's like because you didn't give up, this beautiful new beginning is coming in for you. Either something brand new or the renewal of something that you thought wasn't ever going to work out. Yep, the Star. Renewed, restored hope, faith, and optimism. And sometimes this is a card of reconciliation. So for some of you, it is renewal in a situation you just thought wasn't going to go anywhere. After much conflict, after thinking maybe you were just at the end of your rope, it comes in. The Four of Wands is one of the happy home, wedding, marriage, family, home, community cards as well. Because I feel like for the larger group of you, this is about an already previous or ongoing situation, simply because you didn't give up on it. And the blessings of that are coming in. Maybe you guys sat down and had an honest heart-to-heart about who was feeling overwhelmed, who was feeling like their needs or wants weren't being attended to, or somebody was giving and giving but not receiving back. They felt enough. Let's take a look at this Page of Cups, Five of Cups. Positive messages. The 10 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Divine timing and orchestration. Good luck, good fortune. The happy home card. Happily ever after card. Absolutely beautiful energy. Some of you might be getting married here. I've noticed that theme with a few of the other signs as well. This theme of marriage, home, family, children, energy. Beautiful, beautiful blessings. 5 of Cups. 4 of Cups, 2 of Wands. Perhaps somebody made the wrong choice. Somebody was offered something and they didn't take it, or perhaps somebody was kind of taking something or someone for granted and was feeling kind of maybe very selfish about that. Perhaps some bad decisions were made in the past, but again, it's in the past. Not for all of you, but for a lot of you, this has a very reconciliatory energy to it. Let's take a look at that Star card. The Queen of Wands, the 2 of Cups, soulmate, kindred spirits, best friends. The Queen of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus showing up as a queen, but in a general reading could be male as well. This is likely the other person, your soulmate, whether that's romantic or best friends. Definitely karmic connection there. Renewal, hope, faith, optimism. Death. Seven of Cups, which is a card of illusion, fantasy, daydreaming, nothing wrong with that. But here, I think this is somebody woke up. 7 of Wands, persistence. Again, somebody woke up to something. Somebody saw the truth of a situation. Somebody got really practical. It may be in a relationship or partnership of some kind that one person was completely unaware of the effects that what they were doing were having on the other person, and maybe vice versa. I mean, a relationship is always two-way, right? I mean, what ended and transformed was actually somebody waking up and actually realizing some pretty important truths in this relationship or in this partnership. And that has brought about profound change. Again, this whole reading is just absolutely full of blessings. There's renewal, there's reconciliation here, all from persistence and perseverance, and a whole lot of love and a karmic connection. So let's just see if Spirit has anything else to add to this. Judgment, the High Priestess, making a significant life-changing decision, using your intuition, trusting your intuition to do that. Page of Cups again. Yeah. If there's a choice involved in here, take it. Take this opportunity, take this path. Spirit is strongly advocating for it. Use your intuition. Say the words. All right, Sagittarius, I'm going to leave it there. I hope this reading and the messages therein were helpful to you, positive, maybe helped give you some food for thought or clarified or validated something for you. Again, if this resonated with you and you'd like to pull the curtain back, maybe take a deeper look at it, or you simply like the reading style, if you're interested in a personal reading with me for yourself or as a gift for someone else, please feel free to email me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. You can see that contact info by clicking on the description or the title of this video. I would love to hear from you. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the March general readings. Until then, as always, stay safe, stay well, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.